Breakable weapons are perhaps my favorite mechanic in any video game with combat, and I feel that the distaste and criticism for them is rather shallow on average. When analyzing design, players will often decry any mechanic or ideas which inconvenience them. But as I've expressed previously, I believe humans in general, especially modern consumers, think too highly of convenience. They don't ask why a particular piece of art may be designed a certain way, but instead only ask, am I being inconvenienced or inhibited in my enjoyment? Inconvenience is a form of challenge, and it's one of the most invasive and thought-provoking. When confronted with inconvenience, human beings are forced to a stop, and must now apply effort or patience to that which is normally effortless and instantaneous. In the case of Breakable Weapons, the function is doubly important, because the games are asking us to think more clearly about violence. Violence is an activity which, truthfully, should always be thoughtful, so fundamentally, I can get behind any mechanic which encourages that contemplation. But secondarily, Breakable Weapons also encourage resource management, long-term strategizing, experimentation, and emotional investment. When any weapon we locate might break, it adds worlds of depth to any gameplay loop. Now we can't simply hack away with our chosen tool of destruction, we have to stop and consider. How long until it's gone? What will I replace it with? Is it better to save for a more important battle or use it up all at once? Maybe if I try some of these weapons I don't normally use, I can preserve the ones I like longer? Are any of these particular weapons more useful against certain enemy types, and if so, should I always have them on hand? It sets a chain of thoughts into motion which pulls you into the game world and the combat in a way that is otherwise rarely seen. Most games are about murder and violence, and the reliability of our murderous tools should be a central point of focus, not an afterthought. I firmly believe that all art should be inspiring, thought-provoking, and edifying. I may myself play many violent video games because my favorite medium is aflush with them, but my favorite titles are those which use interactivity to say something meaningful about us, how we think, and the ways we interact with the world. Breakable Weapons may not exactly be the epitome of that, but they're almost universally a step in the right direction.